I just want to do something different. So we're going to start with the scramble. First comes first. We're going to do a zodiac card scramble to see what the sign is in regards to. This reading is in regards to. As soon as I can find them. Where did I put them? Oh, here they go. Okay. So that's the card for the zodiac. We're going to do one from Green Witch Oracle deck. Just make it more spontaneous, this reading. So we got this one from that deck. We're going to do a moonology. We just had a full moon in Cancer. Got that one. So I did a little scramble between, well, actually we'll do one from the Haters Exposed. Even though the readings tend to do that anyway. I scrambled all these, or I shuffled all of these cards prior to the reading. So there's one from the Haters Exposed. We've got, I'm gonna put these three here. One from the Tales from the Oracle of the Heart. It's gonna be very fun. Sure, great. There goes one from there. We're gonna do one from the Kipper, the Art of Kipper. And that one flew all the way, and this one flew upward, so we're gonna leave it just like it was. I got a self-care deck. We're gonna do one from there, maybe a few from there. Well, a few came out on their own, and they came upward. So we got make a meal in reverse. Someone needs to stop making meals. A long time in reverse. Actually, I don't even read the reverses. Just make a meal, have some alone time, and do some positive affirmations. Okay, so let's see. We got some from the Graffiti deck. Let's do a few of these. This is such a big deck. That's what she said. I was funny. Okay. I want them to be face down so it could be a surprise. Let's see what happens. Good. That one fell on make a meal. Let me try this other side. This is such a huge deck. Literally. That one came out. Do I'm gonna work on this one. Oh, that one came. And it came upward. Underdog like that. So someone underestimated you? think so. Maybe a few people did. Who knows? Let's see. I mixed 2 decks together. I did a mixture of Intuitive Kev's extra deck and the What's the Tea. So they're mixed. So I'm gonna do a few of these, maybe 4. Let's do 4 from there because it's such a huge, it's 2 decks. When I split the deck though, I got Bankrupt, and then I got Gossip, Trash, Talking, Lies in reverse. Lord. That's too many. We're gonna keep it pushing. Pick up some more. Oh, that's too many. This deck is so big I can barely catch it. I can barely hold it. Okay, so are we getting our cards though? That's all that matters. I'm gonna keep that one up. That was on the first one, so we'll keep that one. This is the very first one that came out, so we got a lot from that deck. And we got some tarot, so I've got 2 tarot decks combined. So we're gonna do a lot of those as well. And like I said, everything's been shuffled. Ace of Wands is at the bottom. 5 of Pentacles is at the top. So somebody's starting a new creative beginning, sick or broke. Or both. I want these to be face down. That's not what's happening. There you go, and there you go. Okay, maybe if there's 3 from that side and 3 from this side. This is gonna be interesting. You get the same boring tarot videos every day. You wanna do something fun. Okay, so we shall begin. Ace of Cups was the card on the top after I put the deck back. Occupation was the top card after I put the deck back for the Kipper. 34 can be significant. Gains, increase, level up, and reverse was at the top of this other deck. Loaded was at the top of the graffiti deck. Deep pockets, big spender, loves to spend, spoil, enjoys life. Neptune was at the top of the Zodiac deck. Spring was at the top of the Green Witch deck. Rebuilding, awakening, rebirth. Then we got Full Moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality at the top of the Moonology deck. The top of the Haters Exposed deck was you cut them off and they're still watching. The top of the Tales from the Heart Oracle, gut feeling. You had a gut feeling about this. The top of the Self-Care deck, connecting with fire. Hope you guys are making nice fires in your fireplaces. Maybe. Anyways, let's get into it. So it sounds like someone that's always partying started a new opportunity, a new Ace of Cups, or got a baby, or started something new with someone with fake smiles, someone that's a thief, robbed, lost, theft, physical or emotional, someone who is star energy or wants to start energy, or who someone is avoiding, someone is in a tower situation. Played out. Third wheel, the other woman, man, third party. And the underdog. So let's start in spiritual charlatan. Charlatan, deceptive, trickster, fraud. So it sounds like someone is very childish. They have some attachments. They're losing money. Or they cheated you out of some money with the theft card. They have big smiles. The Wheel of Fortune was faded, which means this has been going on over some time. But there's also a tower moment going on. So let's take a look and see what we've got. This is the Moonology card. So this is an air sign that we're referring to. This is the Green Witch Oracle. This is about seeds that are sowed, planning, setting intentions, and optimism. This is in reverse. So this is a... Then we got the Moonology card. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. I'll read the meaning of this and this card later. But for now, I want to get into all of this. So let's see what we got here. For the haters exposed, we've got causing unexplained body pain and numbness. Somebody could be feeling unexplained body pains and numbness. You don't know why. And on the Love Oracle, we've got dead peacocks. So someone that was not planning and setting intentions or being optimistic is dealing with dead peacocks, which I'm sure is a loss of something. We'll read the meaning of that in a moment. And then we got the Kipper, sad news. However, luck is on your side. We don't know. I want to put the tarot over here. We'll get to that. Let's just get to these other cards for now. Okay, so for self-care, we've got, like I said, making a meal, time alone, and positive affirmations. We've got always partying. The theft. Somebody's a thief. Somebody with fake smiles. That's always partying. Yeah, I got a little OCD problem. That's okay. Graffiti. Did we do, how many graffitis did we do? I don't know, but let's do these. We got played out. We've got third wheel, underdog, played out in reverse, the charlatan. How many of these cards? Oh, here they are. Okay. So, shoot. Let me just push up as much as I could, actually. Oh, wait. These are not the same cards. Oh, no. They're supposed to be like that. Okay. I'll just do like this. Someone that's promiscuous. Underdog and overlooked. That was kind of upside down, if you remember. Retaliate. Somebody that's retaliating. Revengeful. Vengeful. Spiteful. Out to get others. Man, eater, fuckboy, in tune with their sexuality. So this is a woman who underestimated you, maybe? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tarot. What do we got? Ooh. Somebody's trying to win at all costs, refusing to see things, their maturity. And the Tower. Okay. So as you can see, we got some major arcanas out here. We got the Strength, We got the Star, the Hermit, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is major. This is major. Someone that's trying to win at all costs with the Five of Wands competition with the Star. Could be 5 people. Maybe they grouped up. They were competing for your Wheel of Fortune and got the Tower. Someone that is insecure about your Wheel of Fortune with the Strength in reverse. And with the Hermit facing this way, they're refusing to see things, which led to a Tower. Cancer, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn. And the wheel is, forget, I think that is Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken. But anywho. So let's get into this some more. Somebody that's always partying was robbed by someone with fake smiles and promiscuous. This person can be considered a charlatan, deceptive, a fraudster. Had you in a third wheel. Play it out as in reverse. They still at it. And they want revenge. These are the affirmations that are recommended as far as the self-care oracle concerns. This person needs to make a meal. What's in reverse though? Alone time is in reverse. And positive affirmations is in the upright. So some of you people need to stop cooking. You need to get out and be more positive with your affirmations. Whoever you are, you have been deemed an underdog. Someone's got some sad news from the Kipper deck. We're getting ready to get into that. But this causing unexplained body pains and numbness is an air sign that's doing it, is what I'm getting. Or this is an air sign that it's happening to. This person is a charlatan, always partying. And maybe they're always cooking with the make a meal in reverse. Or maybe they don't cook. Who knows? But with all these major arcanas over here, I'm curious as to what some of these are speaking about. Let's go to the So card from the Green Oracle. Can't find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Planning, setting intentions, and optimism. So the card meaning, seeds may be the nebulous concept and the soil to the fertile ground to nourish them. But the act of sowing is what unites the two and initializes the process of germination. When you sow seeds, you scatter them in or on the earth, asking the soil to help them grow. For a time, the seeds have to remain quiet underground before they can be launched into the world. This dormancy allows them the opportunity to gather strength. The Sow card tells you that now is the optimal time to set things in motion. Plant your seeds and nurture them. Lock in your intentions and take the first steps along your path you've planned. Act now for your future yield. Prime your material and environment for the best outcome. If you've been hesitating, now is the time to react. This card really is talking about people that need to, or someone that needs to be patient and intentional with your actions. And this card also talks about reflection. Are you ready to start something new? Well, this card in reverse, I'm thinking someone isn't. But it could mean nothing. It could just be that it's in reverse. But either way, there's an air sign that is needing to sow with intentions and not just be out there. Maybe that's why it's in reverse, because they're not. They're not sowing with intention. This is an air sign. So regarding the Zodiac air card, it speaks about I've been past it. Okay, it's number 25 and it's the air card. Crisp, ethereal, and decisive. The energy of air fuels the winds of truth and whispers grand insights. Clarity and truth are supported by rationality, reason, and common sense, and logic. Air energy breaks stalemates and stagnation through wise decision making and a mutual understanding. Bring the quality of air to a situation by seeing things as clear and objectively as possible. Focus on the facts and not the stories we like to attach to the facts. Truth, calm communication, comprehending the points of views of others, and promoting an understanding of all sides. So this card is also in the reverse. So maybe this energy is not doing this either. They're stagnant right now, and their air shouldn't be stagnant. But they're moving without intention. And then we've got the Moonology card. Luck is on your side. Let's see what that's all about. Luck is on your side. Whatever is coming your way, it looks to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. But be careful. You don't bet the farm on something here. As the wheel of fortune is still spinning. The card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others. Or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mindset about something important, ? It can also signal that a trip is coming up, and if something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of the card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. Attune to the moon. Count your blessings. Literally, write them down or say them out loud. Additional meanings for this card. You need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start, of course, studying or teaching. Don't be so narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude. Practice via Facebook or journal or blog. The teaching. Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, exploration, and the great cosmic quest. It's the sign of big ideas. Its energy is expansive, upbeat, lucky, and divine. The new moon in Sagittarius exudes all of this, as does the card whenever you draw it. Nothing is set in stone with Sagittarius, and an optimistic energy could attract all manner of good things. And if you tap into the energy by expecting the best. Okay, so with moving with intentions and with getting out of your stagnancy, luck will be on your side, or it's on your side. Let's get to this dead peacocks. Yeah, wanna go move? Huh? You moving?
Yeah, no, I'm doing a cleaning job with Louis.
All right.
Yeah,
Have a good time.
I'm not leaving yet.
Okay.
He's eating, so I'm waiting on him.
Mm-hmm. So, the dead peacocks. This is in the love oracle deck. This is not a love card to me, but dead peacocks. Dead. All right. So the dead peacocks card signifies the death of one's ego. You or someone else is putting their pride and ego to the side. Oh, okay. Let's read about the sad news, number 14, in the Kipper book. This talks about tears, sorrow, strife, annoyance, unhappiness, and disappointment. Not a good omen. This card says it's all about sad and upsetting news coming from different sources, correspondences, phone calls, text messages, and the newspaper. Hopefully its duration is for a short time, unless negative cards come out around to reinforce its negative orientation. The surrounding cards will also point out the source and the message related to the sad news card. So this is also speaking that I should have pulled a few more of these because the other cards help explain the message, but I will pull a few maybe in a few minutes. But the mantra is, I now let go and I let God. Influence is negative for this card. The direction is none. Quick answers is no. Topic cards is sadness. So someone is in grief. Someone's also losing their ego. They need to not have any more alone time. They need to not make any more meals. They need to do positive affirmations. Whoever this person is, they underestimated you. They stole something from you. They're always partying. They had fake smiles when they were dealing with you. And promiscuous. Don't pay attention to the fact that it says man eater. These cards don't have any gender. It's energy. Fuck boy or in tune with their sexuality. This could be somebody who's in tune with their sexuality and are very promiscuous. And a charlatan, very deceptive, trickster. They're a fraud. They had you in the third wheel that they didn't want to play out with the play out card in reverse, and they wanted to retaliate, or they were just spiteful. They wanted to spite you. So, when it comes to the tarot, with the star and the upright, there's so many major arcanas I can't get over, but with the star, this speaks about expectations being fulfilled, and with the strength being next to it, they feel they weren't successful in exceeding or getting these expectations fulfilled, or opportunities fulfilled, or healing after a traumatic event. It could be all of these things. And with the strength in the reverse, they're very pessimistic about it. Low self-esteem. Yeah. The strength in reverse talks about self-doubt too. And also an abuse of power. So this person, you could be the star energy, and this person abused your power or their power with you. And they're not looking at that. They're reflecting, but they don't want to come to terms with that. Their back is facing these cards. Very prideful. This person was. And negligent too. And with the Five of Wands, they were competing against you. Five brings about change, conflict. They were bringing this to you with the wands. This is something they desired. They were grieving. Well, actually not grieving. Excuse me. Five of Wands. They were competing, like I said, bringing challenges to you, being pushy, aggressive, surpassing boundaries. So that was that energy. Their pride and ego brought about this Wheel of Fortune. It's in the upright, which means it's going in your favor. Or this competing brought the Wheel of Fortune too. To the star. Whoever, the star got the Wheel of Fortune, and this person, their actions caused it to go into the star's favor. They don't want to look at that. Brought a tower. This brought a tower to the whole situation. But when it bought the tower, it exposed a lot of other things that was going on you didn't know about. And here we are with these other cards, you know, the oracle cards that are expressing to you what was going on. I want to pull some more Kipper. I'm going to leave this as the first card. I'm going to put this here. The Kipper, I'm going to bring out over here. The bottom of this deck is the prison. This could be in their mind, or this could be something that could be in the physical. They're headed to prison, possibly, or they're in imprisonment in their mind. So then we got Big Luck, number 26. And we got, I'm going to put this one on this side, the Thievery. Ooh-wee. So we got two cards speaking about thievery. This person was a thief, for sure. Let's do sad news. With the Kipper, it talks about cards that are on the left or on the right. But in this case, for this particular card, it doesn't say that. But let me do 24. 24 talks about the thievery. So, bad intentions, loss, fraud, theft, something taken away. Something is being taken from you. Someone is not honest in this action. The thievery is a card of warning and asks you to watch your surroundings and your possessions. The nature of loss not only implies physical items, it could be a friendship, a lover, a relationship, or an opportunity. The closer the card is to number 23, the court card, or number 22, a military, or number 29, the prison, the more likely you will recover what was taken from you. But in this case, ain't none of those cards out here. The mantra, that which is mine, always comes back to me. Influence, negative. Direction, none. Topic card, loss and fraud. Okay, so from what I can gather, something was taken and there's some sad news about it. But then there's the Big Luck card, which got me twisted a little. So let's see what that's all about. The Big Luck card. Blessings, windfall, satisfaction, happy ending, abundance, luck, fortune. The best card you can get in a reading. The Big Luck card is an indication that all is well and things are improving. And Lady Fortune is with you, pouring her cornucopia of abundance upon you. The Big Luck infuses the surrounding cards with her positiveness and repels away the negative energy. So maybe you're the Big Luck. That's what I'm gathering. You're the Big Luck. There's sad news about a thievery or something being taken. Maybe you are taken from them. That's what these cards are depicting here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Strength in Reverse, the Five of Wands. You are the gift that was taken. But the thief is someone else. It's not the person that... Well, it could be the divine, because the Tower is an upright. This speaks about, you know, this is the divine intervening. I don't know. Either way, something's been taken. And someone is winning. So let's see, the Big Luck card with the sad news card says, a sad situation is handled with care, turning a negative to a positive. Tears are shed away. Things are getting better. So there was something that happened, but it's getting better now. And then we got 14 with the thievery. I want to see what that depicts. 14 with the thievery. Burden is over. End of grief. A correspondence is lost. The burden is over. The end of grief. A correspondence is lost. So maybe there was something taken from them, but it ended up being a blessing in disguise. It was sad, but it ended up being a blessing in disguise. That's what I'm getting from it. I let go and let God. So, this was interesting. So, ego death. Anyways, this has been your short reading. I think this was very fun. I hope you enjoyed it.